Got a technology idea for you. Might save you lots of money. It's a hybrid lighting security system, and the owner, Frank Pringle, is CEO of Liberated Energy. My guest right now at 710 KURV. Frank, it's a pleasure. Thanks for joining us on the show. So tell me a little bit more about your contraption, your setup, and is it hard to put together?
No, it's the most difficult part about it is digging a hole in your frost
that's
zone
just too much
so
work,
that you
dude.
can anchor it.
That is just way too much work. What? Okay, first describe it for me. Describe the system and what is it used for?
What happened is, let me tell you how it originated, and that'll describe it. I live in two homes. I live one home in South Jersey, one home in Virginia Beach. Right, so 6 months out of the year, one of my homes are vacated. I have a security system on both of the homes. But it dawned on me is that that security system only is in effect when somebody enters the house or breaches the system. Right?
Okay.
So I decided I was going to come up with something that was before the breach. And that was to put outside a security system that is powered by the sun and the wind. Right? So it has no drain. It's on guard 24/7. It's always generating more power. Only uses 10% of the power generated. And the balance of the power can be used for other ground lighting or whatever the individual may choose.
Are you putting some juice back onto the grid? Are you allowed to do that up there?
You can.
Yeah, okay.
You can.
All right.
Yep. You certainly can.
That'd be
However, what happens is that all the time this camera is ready on the motion sensor to turn on. When it turns on, let's say somebody in the middle of the afternoon is coming over to drop off a package, a UPS package, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
The camera will turn on, all right? It'll alert your computer, that'll alert your smartphone with the Wi-Fi system.
And it's all powered by the fan and by the solar panel that you have on there.
Exactly.
Cool.
So you at work, 50 miles away, can say, "Oh, geez, that's the guy. I got to tell him to leave it next door." You can communicate with them. The camera allows you to communicate back to your home site.
Okay.
And say, "Mr. UPS guy, can you take it next door to Mildred? She's waiting for this. It's very important. I can't get it wet," or whatever the sort.
Yeah, okay, well, hang on just a second. Hang on. Is that in real time, or is there a little delay between you recording the message and sending it over via
real
that?
time.
Wow.
Real time. All right. All right. Now, the other good news about it is that now, as I designed this system, and I'm an inventor with 20 patents, right? So when I designed it, I was thinking I'd be in New Jersey. Somebody comes around my house down in Virginia Beach that shouldn't be there, right? Now, the lights can be on all the time, dusk to dawn, or they could be from, when sun sets until 2 o'clock, and then a perpetrator or a bad guy comes on the property, the lights can come on. But I can also talk to that individual and maybe say something like, "Get the hell out of my yard, I'm calling the police."
Awesome.
What do you think? What do you think a would-be criminal would say when out of this light comes this message that, "Hey, what are you doing there?"
Yeah.
I'm calling the police.
Oh, he's just going to hightail it out of there. Most of them would, I would imagine. I
would think so too.
Have you used it that way? Have you used it that way, Frank? Have you spoken to individuals that are suspicious and come up to your properties?
Well, we just got done with our testing program. All right, so we just received 32 orders in 2 weeks.
Wow, that's nice.
This thing is going to spread all over. It's
a great idea.
It's reasonably priced. You also, with the amount of energy, at least in New Jersey, that you send back, energy that you produce, you get $175 a year for 15 years. All right. You also get your tax credits from Uncle Sam. But the most important thing is that in industry too. Can you imagine? The first machine that we sold was to my country club.
Yeah.
And they have a pumping station where they have diesel fuel and methane and gasoline.
It's a great concept, and all of this, of course, powered by the big fan that's generating electricity from the wind and the solar panel that you have on there. Hey, Frank, you said how many patents you said you had?
I've got like 22 patents.
22. Among them, Pringle's chips too, right? because your name is Frank Pringle? No, sorry, I had to throw that one. Sorry, Frank, I had to throw that one in there. Listen, give me a good website for folks to contact you and take a look at your technology. Go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, it's www.liberatedergyinc.com.
LiberatedEnergyInc.com. Hey, Frank, it's a pleasure. I'll keep in touch.